Hi Retro Crew, see these hats? That means it's time for another debate video. We have our unused choices from before and we're going to pick another one and debate.
Alright. So I'm going to debate
Uncharted 2.
Uncharted 2, my favorite Uncharted game. And your game is Red Dead Redemption 2.
Ooh, that's a good game too. Alright, so this should be a good one.
I'm Matt.
I'm Brian and we're the Retro Sons.
So again, the game I'm going to be debating for is Uncharted 2.
Yeah, and I'll be debating for Red Dead Redemption 2. This is probably going to be a hard one for me because I really like Uncharted 2 as well.
Yeah. Like I said, it's my favorite Uncharted game. I think it's your favorite Uncharted game too.
Yeah, we have that whole ranking we could probably add up above after.
Yeah. They're very similar. Like, that's more like an Old West type game like this.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather play like modern day.
Yeah, and this one's more open world. You can go anywhere, do anything. There's a set story, but you don't really have to follow it to advance. You can go do what you want, and then there's all these side missions that pop up. So there's more freedom in this one.
Yeah, I like more of a structure though. I'm not more like open world games aren't my favorite.
Well, you're the only one.
I've started liking them since Breath of the Wild came out, but I still prefer like the structure of something like this. Like, you're led to an area and you can search that entire area and go around the area, but you can't go anywhere.
Right.
I like that better. I like the structure of that kind of a game.
Structure.
In that one, you're kind of limited to the weapons you can carry too. You can have like one handgun and one rifle. In this one, you can cycle through different pistols and they're all Old West themed, obviously, because it's a Western. It's their early 1900s or late 1800s.
Yeah.
But you have options like you can store more on your horse and you can cycle through and pick different ones that you like. So you always have them available to you.
Yeah, there are different weapons you can have in this too. I like how as you're going along you can get different weapons and it makes the levels different.
It's a little bit different.
In this one, you don't have to wait for an enemy to drop a weapon, though. You could go into a store and buy it. You can buy different hats, different clothes. You can change your look. You can buy property and go lay down if you want to. There's like card games going everywhere. You can just, like I said, you just free to do what you want. If you want to just clear your mind and pretend to be a cowboy for a while, you just pop that in, you climb on a horse and go rob a train or something.
Yeah. Well, once you beat this game, you can change your clothes and have different weapons in levels.
Mm-hmm.
You got to kind of earn it, though. I like that.
Earn this.
And you can pick any level you want to play after you beat it and replay the level, which I like. Plus, this is the biggest Uncharted game. Well, until 4 came out.
Yeah, it always seems like I get an open world game and you don't. Well, probably because you don't have too many open world games on your list.
No, I don't think I have any.
Makes sense.
Like I said, this is my favorite Uncharted game. It introduces Chloe and the truck chase kind of thing when you're not just in it, like shooting people.
Yeah, those are.
You're jumping from truck to truck and taking people out, which are always fun levels.
Yeah. I've always said that I enjoy those.
I like it, yeah.
That one, like you said, I don't know, because it's an open world game, it takes forever to get places sometimes.
Yeah,
like if you want to play the card games and you're out in the middle of nowhere, you got to either run or get a horse and ride there.
Mm-hmm.
So that it's kind of slow paced, which I'm not a big fan of. This one has a good story and it gets pretty fast paced pretty quick, and it stays fast paced most of the game. There are some puzzle parts, which are a good break in the action, which I like too. I like figuring out puzzles, which is why I think most of mine are like puzzle based in a way.
Probably. Sounds like something you'd do.
Yeah.
That's so like you.
In this one, you can choose the good path if you want, or you can be like as bad as you want. And there's no there is set scripts, but like in that one, eventually you know what everyone's going to say at what time and everything. In this one, you can pull your gun on someone and Like they'll have different reactions, and it's funny to hear what they say. You can see random things happening in the world. I was riding around one time and I saw someone get kicked by his horse. So I tried to take him to a doctor in town, and everyone just turned on me thinking I did it. So I ended up having to like fight my way out.
Yeah.
So you never know really what's going to happen.
You never know what you're going to get.
So there's like an element of surprise, and you can just play it your way. If you want to be good, you can be good. If you want to be bad, you can hog-tie someone and drag them behind a train if you want. So there's just a lot more freedom and surprise and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. A lot more to the story.
Right?
This one does have a pretty good story, though.
It does, yeah.
And no matter how many times I play it, I always watch the bike going by.
Mm-hmm.
I always watch the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Unless I'm doing like a quick playthrough. But this one's too fast to do like a single playthrough. That's why I've never gotten the crushing difficulty on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, I did get the crushing on all of them. There's one you have to do that thing, like do a complete playthrough.
Oh, yeah, like a speed run,
Yeah.
kind of.
One is
brutal.
Donut Drake, and one is... No, I got like the highest one, but there's like a side... It's like extra missions you have to do.
Oh, I see.
With the New Game Plus or something. I'd much rather play Uncharted than like more modern. Like I said, I don't like the open world, and if you're way out in the middle of nowhere, it takes you forever to get back to civilization or where you want to go.
Focus on the journey, not the destination.
I like the action, I like the puzzles. It's perfectly paced is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
And the music is perfect too. Like, it's great music in this game. Seems like an Old West game wouldn't have much music. I don't know, I've never played Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
There might be some during like gunfights and stuff, but...
Yeah, there's some, and obviously you go into a saloon and there's piano music playing and that kind of thing.
Piano! I said piano!
But the music in this is just perfect.
Yeah. This just scratches that itch if you want to be a cowboy, which sometimes I do. So that's, and even if you are in the middle of nowhere, you can be riding along trying to reach a destination, and then you might see someone asking for help or something happening, so you get sidetracked and you forget what you want to do.
Yeah.
So even if it takes a while to get where you want to go, it doesn't matter because there's always something popping up to do. Ambush or something, you'll see a smoke trail going into the sky and you'll go over to try to help out, and it'll be someone just trying to rob you. Then you have to kill everyone there.
Yeah. I don't know, I don't like being ambushed.
No, nobody does. But it makes for a exciting distraction.
Yeah.
And then you forget, and then you, oh yeah, I was trying to go get my hair cut or something.
Yeah.
And there's one chapter where you just like hanging out with a friend in town, you get all drunk and you cause a ruckus in the bar, and that's just one of the, just a bunch of funny things that randomly happen.
Yeah. It is fun sometimes, but
Yeah.
I don't know, when I'm gaming I just like to...
Yes, yes. Go on, go on.
more structured, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of open world games. And like I said, I am getting more accustomed to them. I am liking them a little bit better than I used to, but I like to, like, after I beat it the first time, know what's coming, and like, even if I'm expecting it, I like it in a good game. Like this, or The Last of Us, or Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. I like that too, but as you probably noticed, I'm the type who doesn't like always put in a game to finish it. I'll just like play it until I get sick of it, and something like this I don't always get sick of, so I can put it back in. And even though I haven't finished it, I've had it for like, I don't know how long it's been out now, but I've had it that long, and I'll still go back to it and just ride around and
Yeah.
maybe occasionally go and do a story element. And there's
I
different
like
parts of the
games
story.
that have replayability too. Like a game like that, you beat it once and you don't want to go back to it, or you just play around like you say
Yeah.
you do. A game like Uncharted 2, after I beat it, like sometimes I'll beat it and like right after I'll start it over because I like it so much.
Right.
Or like a few months later I'll go back and I'll play it again.
Mm-hmm.
Or I want to play a chapter in it, so I'll just go to the save file and play that chapter.
Yeah.
A game like that, like once it happens, it's pretty much gone. Like all that funny stuff that happens, you say it happens all the time, but
Yeah.
what are the odds you'll see something funny like that?
Also, I'm thinking the odds are good.
Like in a replay, you probably won't see the same funny thing.
No.
You may see new ones, but
Yeah. And
like part of what makes something like watching a movie over, you know what's coming up, and it makes you laugh before you get there. Like,
Yeah.
I like that.
hmm
I like knowing what's coming, and not that I don't like surprises and like you were saying, but I don't know. I like the structure of a linear game a little bit more than open world.
Yeah.
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
And I'm not arguing for the first one, but I think it was in the first Red Dead Redemption. Something in the story like that happens. I think if you do that mission anyway, there's someone who like builds a flying machine and they try to fly and they go off the cliff and just fall to their death. Then later you can go back and you can still see them down there with the flying machine around them in their body, which is
That's pretty dark. Yeah, that's dark. Yeah, it's pretty dark. You know,
obviously not funny if it happened in real life, but
Yeah, but in the game,
in the context of the game, because they're like so confident that it'll work. And I'm sure there's things like this. I haven't played the complete story through yet, but
yeah,
just because there is so much to do and all
Yeah.
sorts of, and that's what a lot of people like. They don't necessarily want the replay value, and I know a lot of people do, but sometimes you just want to put in a game and not like worry about the stress of doing a mission or following that linear thing. You just want to put it in and ride a horse around, or Spider-Man, you go in and you swing around. So
Yeah.
a lot of people do like that open world. Just put it in and mindlessly do something for a little while until you get sick of it and want to move on to something else.
yeah. A game like that though, it's like if you do restart it, it seems like a lot to me.
Yeah.
I'm the type who likes to get stuff done in a game.
hmm
In a game like that, I put it in, and I know you can go and do other stuff,
hmm
but I'm the type who likes to do the missions and like see the story play out. It seems to me, it just seems like a lot. A game like this, you can put it in. You know what's coming. You know the story,
hmm
and you don't. There's nothing like you can't go and play games. You can't go and
Yeah.
get a haircut or buy new guns or this or that. And it's just I like the. Like, this is what you need to do it.
hmm That's fine, but it seems like you're getting hung up on what you specifically like, not what the broad, like,
Yeah,
People
well,
like-
that's what I'm doing. I'm
Yeah.
trying to say why I like this game better than your game.
That's the whole point.
well, you having not played this game, I don't know if you can really say. I know you don't like the open world, and
Yeah, I've played
Like
open
and
world
stuff.
games before.
yeah, I've played both of these, and I like that one, and just saying this one's good that you can go and spend time, which I like to do, so that's why I like this one.
The idea has merit.
yes, merit. Yes.
Just the same when I play a game, I like to get stuff done. That's what the fun part for me.
hmm
Like solve a puzzle or beat a group of enemies. I like that. You feel accomplished when you finish it.
hmm And you can do that in this. You can go to a fort and take on a group of enemies, or if you take on a bounty hunting mission, you might have to take out a group of people.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
And you decide whether you take him alive or dead, and how he acts will probably decide that for you too. If he'll come quietly, or if you can rope him up and tie him up. I think they're usually worth more alive, but if you have to bring him in dead, or you can drag him behind your horse if you want to do that,
Yeah.
or you can tie him up and throw him over the back of the horse.
I feel sick.
So there are things you can accomplish even if you just take side mission, or
Yeah, there's always stuff to do that's different.
right, where you might be wanted and you have to outrun the posse after you, or you can go to a train station and pay off the bounty and get them off you like that. So there's just different ways to accomplish the same kind of goal.
Yeah. Different ways to accomplish what you want to get done.
It just gives you the freedom to do it your way, like how you want to. And obviously in real life you're hopefully never going to be wanted and have to outrun the police, so this will like give you that kind of outlaw feeling if you
Yeah.
want that.
You're like an outlaw.
That is good every once in a while, but
Yeah.
most of the time when I game, I just like to follow the story.
Yeah, I like to follow the story too, but like I said, I don't always complete the games. I've completed all the Uncharted games a few times, and I've started playing them again and haven't finished yet.
Yeah.
So if you're like me and you just want to have that game always there for you and not feel the pressure of trying to finish it.
What would you know about pressure?
Something like this is for you, or for me, or for whoever.
Yeah, well, when I play like Breath of the Wild, I usually do the 4 Divine Beasts, then go beat again, and I do like shrines as I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I finish that, I go out and do everything.
Yeah.
Like I said, I am starting to like open world games a little bit more than I used to. But I don't know. Even doing like once I beat the Ganon, like I start to get bored just going out and doing the other stuff.
I like you, but you're crazy.
I know probably if I do it as I'm going, but for some reason I can't game like that. I have to do like the main story first, then branch out. So it's probably my own fault.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know, for some reason when I'm playing I need to do the story and get that done first.
Nerd alert!
That's why I usually go to games like Uncharted 2 over an open world game like Red Dead Redemption 2.
Mm-hmm.
This is my preference, I guess.
Yeah, I think it just depends what kind of mood you're in. If you want to finish, like if I want to finish something, I'll put in Uncharted. If I just want to play around, I'll put in Red Dead Redemption 2, or I'll put in Spider-Man, depending on what mood I'm in. Either want to be a superhero or a cowboy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a cowboy!
I think it all really depends on mood and gaming
preference.
type. Yeah. Playing style and all that. Like me, my play style is not really finish the game. Just have it there and put it in when you want to play it. And that's open world just feels perfect for that because there's like no pressure.
Yeah.
Like there is that overall story thing if you want to do that, but you can take your time doing it and get distracted and have fun along the way.
Ludonarrative dissonance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which games like Uncharted 2 don't have.
No.
But
there is a little bit of area you can explore and find the treasures and all that kind of stuff. But there's
for the most part it's driving you forward the entire time.
Mm-hmm. You can't like see a place and get to it.
Yeah.
And that's something in this. Like if you're riding along and see a train in the distance, you can ride along and climb on that train, probably rob people on it, or just, I'm not saying you should do this, but you could just shoot anybody you want and that. You can't like shoot people you're working with.
Yeah.
Like if you see a...
Yeah, and they get in your way a lot of times, which I hate.
Yeah. If you're riding along, you see a rabbit run along, you can just pull out your gun and shoot it, skin it, and have some skins to sell. You can find a fur trader somewhere. Or if you know where they are, you can mark it on your map and go there. And I think over time the meat will spoil if you have it too long. And depending on how you kill an animal, it might like decrease in value if it's poor quality fur.
Yeah, if you shoot it with a shotgun or something.
Yeah, but if you use like an arrow or something.
Oh, bow and arrows now.
I think you can set up bait and traps and all that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, they put a lot into that game.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Different times too. This one came out a long time before that one did.
That's true. Yeah, but they did put a lot of care into this one. Like over time, your beard will grow like real time type of thing, and you have to pay attention to your weight, and you have to eat to keep your strength up and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that in games.
No, but it is kind of a neat feature.
Yeah. Can you turn that off, or is it just always on?
I think it's always on.
But yeah, I don't like that.
No, I think it's kind of neat. You can go to a barber and like style your hair, have them cut it how you want it. Like you can tell them how much to take off. Like you have a little scale, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something like that. And you can choose how much you want them to take off. So it's just neat little details like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can customize your character. It's not just Nathan Drake.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Well, after you beat the game, I think you can wear different skins.
Probably.
And different outfits and stuff.
Yeah.
So you gotta beat the game before you get that stuff. You gotta earn it.
Mm-hmm.
Said that already.
Alright. I don't think we're gonna budge on our...
No, we never do.
Nope.
I am not budging on the hat issue.
Okay.
Just like every debate.
Yeah.
Alright, so let us know what game you like better. Like, comment, and subscribe. There'll be an orb over here. Watch one of these 2 videos, and we'll see you in the future.
To talk more about the past.